Hey guys, this is Miss Sebastian. We are going to look at Unit 5, Lesson 4, and this is rational and irrational numbers. Okay, so our first question is, which number is irrational? Now, irrational means that it cannot be put as a whole number, as a repeating decimal, or as a terminating decimal. So I need to simplify these a little bit so I can get a good idea. The square root of 9, if you do the square root of 9, you do get 3. That's a whole number, so that one's going to be rational, so I can mark that off as a choice. The square root of 81. Well, I know the square root of 81 is 9 divided by 3. Oh, that's 3 too, so that's a whole number, so that's not an option. 0.45 repeating. That is a repeating decimal, so that is not going to be an option. And then I have the square root of 6. If I do the square root of 6 on my calculator, okay, if I put square root of 6 in here, I do get this, and it looks like it's just going to keep going on and on and on. That is not a rational number. It cannot be written as a repeating decimal or as a fraction. So I would say that square root of 6 is an irrational number. Okay, we're going to classify 0.528 as a natural whole integer, rational or irrational. Well, it is a terminating decimal. Terminating means that it quits. So right off the bat, it cannot be irrational. We do know that it's rational. An integer is a positive or negative whole number. Well, this is not a whole number. It's a decimal. Whoops, so it can't be it can't be whole number, and a natural number is like 1, 2, 3. That's your counting numbers. The whole number is all of these natural numbers with 0 added. An integer is negative or positive whole numbers. Okay, so this one is classified as a rational number. Which set of numbers does the number -3 belong? Well, we know right off the bat that it's a rational number. Okay, it is a real number. Real is all of your numbers that you know. Okay, -3 is also an integer because it's negative. Is it a whole number? Well, it is a whole number that is negative. So I'm going to say no, it's not a whole number because those are all positive, and natural numbers are your counting numbers, and you don't count with -3. So this one would be real and an integer. Okay, what set of numbers does pi belong? Well, if you remember what pi is, okay, and I do have my calculator here, if I put in pi and hit enter, it's 3.14159265336. Okay, it keeps going on and on forever. It doesn't repeat, so it's not an integer and it's not rational. It's irrational. Okay, but it also is a real number. Okay, real number is the whole big group. Irrational is a subclass of that. Okay, and then rational is rational and irrational. Okay, so it starts with real, and then they split to rational or irrational. Okay, and then rational splits off into integers. And then that could be whole numbers, and under that, natural numbers. Okay, so those are all your subclasses there.